thing on? Okay, so I'm a pretty petty person. So when I see people like Galaxy, who I know personally, not personally, but I know him from Yacht Club, right, post these scrim clips, it makes me mad. Well, it doesn't make me mad, but it's just
Everyone
like,
is
if
afraid
you're
of
gonna post
something.
scrim clips, and this just goes out to everyone, I'm not flaming Galaxy here, of course, that would be really rude to attack him personally. But when I see these clips, it makes me wonder why you would post these because it feels disingenuous to the enemy team because it means, well, you're probably not practicing properly if you are trying to go for clips. Now, obviously, people don't intentionally go for clips and they just happen because they're naturally gifted, but it can also just be taken the wrong way. In this one particularly, he leaked four of his comps, or three or four of his comps, um, and actually leaked another team's comp. So I hope that
There's
whoever they were
truth
playing
in every
against
dream,
isn't
if
like
you dig deep enough.
trying to like
Let's find
use
out
the
what they
standard
buried.
comp. Okay, we all know that everyone's trying to use the standard comp, but these are things that I did want to point out, and things that I picked up from the Yacht Club leaders' videos. So if anyone wanted to use this to counter strat against them, because of what Galaxy replied to me in his tweets with we're leaking scrim comps. If someone tries to use this counter us because of a 1 minute video, they can have it. So whoever watches this video can have it because I really need the clout. Okay, I need it badly. So we're gonna start off with his Ascent comp that
My ult
he
is ready.
fully leaked. So here, let me just pull up VALORANT just real quick. We'll go to Ascent. We'll start there. Is my VALORANT gonna load? Okay.
I have the spike.
He only shows us the pistol round of Ascent, but I can already gather from what I know about how this comp works is that they already don't understand how their comp works clearly, and they're showing that off round one. So they have here. Let me make these bigger. Um, this is the comp that they have. They have Astra, Sova. What was it? Astra, Sova, Fade, Jet, and KO. So where have I seen this comp before? I wonder. Where have I seen? Where, guys? No, no. I'm sorry. This is a new comp. Nobody has ever played these agents together ever. Nope, that's never happened before. How does this comp play out? Well, the idea behind Triple Initiator is you have two benefits from the standard comp, right? You have a better retake and you have better mid control because you don't have side lane control. And if you do, it's usually not as good as a standard comp, right? Because you have Killjoy Mollies and Omen Flash and other things like that. You also don't have flank watching utility, so you kind of do have to stack mid and then put two people on extremities playing retake. That's the great thing about this comp. You force retakes, and there's nothing, and it's hard to play against. But if the enemy team has better aim than you, they're just gonna run you down mid. Okay, so that's one of the big flaws. So somebody tell me why I'm watching Yacht Club 5-man down A main and leave it to you Galaxy to clutch 1v, what was it, 3? It's like 1v3 or something. He clutches 1, 2. Is this an ace? What is this? I'm gonna mute this so I don't get like copyright struck. So just to rely on them getting a 4K. So that either means they don't go A as much as they should, right? Because this is the pistol round. So that means they're probably either one, they've been scrimming B hits, which again we'll go over that later, why that's not good, or two, that was the first time they played that comp. But we know that's also not true because I've seen other clips from Zach, FPS, who's also on the team. So let's explain to you why I'm flaming you about this style. First of all, you want to counter him. He's throwing this throwing this eye. I can tell because he gets eye later in the round. He look at this. He comes out A main, and he has 33 seconds left. Let's do a little investigation here, guys. How long does it take to
Find you.
40, 39, 38, 37? Oh, doesn't that time look familiar to you? Maybe you're not running all the way, but I've seen that timer before. It's the exact same from this video. It also means he's buying, this is his first buy, right? So he's buying Haunt, he has Haunt, Seize, and Inline Shields is what I'm picking up from this. From him having, well, we actually don't know what his health looks like, but I'm assuming he bought Shield because he has 70. Okay. Oh, he has Dog. I was wrong. I didn't see that part. So he has Dog, which means instead of Shield he has this. I mean, he might have had 2 dogs. That's why it took him a little bit longer to get A main. Why is this bad? Well, because, like I just described, this comp is meant to go for mid control. They don't really have very good pressure when it comes to coming out of chokes, because they have, while they do have a lot of utility that can contest an area, they can't really help Jet. I mean, they can help Jet, sorry. It's just not what the comp's made for. Okay. It's made to go mid. You never want a 5-man A, because it doesn't make any sense. Because if you wanted to just run it down, execute, you wouldn't pick this comp. This comp's made for going down mid, especially on pistol round. So I'm already like with like one of these
Where
guys.
are you?
Obviously, I kind of missed, but
Still
it's
waiting.
supposed to land here. Let me turn a bit.
Find you.
It's supposed to land here, and then you could throw like your KO
There.
knife and then arrow
There.
or arrow here if
There.
people know that lineup. But this is not how you play this comp. You don't 5-man down A, and you could see why they get flushed out. Okay. They completely get flushed because they have nothing for heaven. Also, I don't know what this smoke is from whoever's playing smoke. So is it? This smoke from Wish is just dog shit. You could see because whoever's playing KO doesn't have a heaven.
30 seconds left.
Usually the onus is on a Killjoy. Hold on, my game is loading. It's like lagging terribly. It's trying to stop me from counter-stratting you guys. Holy lagging. And my game crashed. Okay. So, but I'll talk about why I think that smoke is bad. That smoke is bad because, well, you can tell that KO is just coming out and killing everyone from heaven, okay? He's coming out of the smoke. He doesn't need a flash. He's not in a bad position. He just walks out normally. He just walks out normally. Same with Killjoy. Sorry, not KO. Killjoy just walks out and just kills people. And they just have people on site. How does that eye doesn't work also? Let's say here I'll do a setup real quick. On Valo plan because my game is just fully crashed. I'll show the KO, like what I mean by like throwing KO mollies in a second, but let's just look at Valo plant real quick. Let's go to agent scale. Let me scale this up a little bit more. What if, right? So this is what I'm assuming is happening, and then we have all of this, right? Maybe drones, which I'm assuming you have heavy util. You don't have like good guns. Maybe Astra has a ghost, but Sova probably full bot if you're full buying. You like heavy util dumping, and then you don't have anything left for the site. So again, I don't know what's happening there, but let's say I'm playing a setup like this, right? And I go gen, and I put a cam here. Why are my abilities so small? What is happening? This is like really stupid. And then I do this. Then I do this this tripwire, and I do and I have Omen Omen Cypher Cage here, of course. Right here. It's just a standard setup, right? And then you try to go gen, and then you get spammed out by my Cypher Cage. Right? And then this happens. And then we have Sova. Like,
Select your agent.
Let's do this.
we have, like, I don't know, some bullshit. Like, KO knife early, B main, and then Sova will dart late. What you do is you throw this immediately. It doesn't see anything at, I think it's, what is it? It's at 137 you throw shock dart, and then 135 or
More hostiles trying to kill us. What's new?
133 you throw dart, I'm pretty sure is the order. Correct me if I'm wrong with the timings, but what do you do here? And then you jump spots mid, and then like, because we're holding off extremities because this is all we know how to do. So what happens when a team does this to you? Well, I genuinely don't know. Let's look at this this molly that I was talking about, because I don't actually know how to do it, so we're just gonna be winging it. But this is just something I would consider if I were on Yacht Club still. Is throwing this molly, because clearly we don't know how to smoke heaven.
Grenade out.
Okay, my cancer's terminal. I don't know. But I was close. That's the problem.
Throwing charge.
I said you have free lineup, pretty much. You can angle it to the left, I guess. Like where this team is. This spike, I guess. You see how that's much better than whatever this smoke is? Because this smoke doesn't do anything. I don't know what Wish is doing here. This just doesn't make any sense. Again, we're just all going 5 out now, so I hope that we're at least knifing like this, right? Yeah, we did. We knifed on sight, which is good. And we only get 1. No, but like imagine I had this set up right here. And then we have jump spot. And then these guys are watching mid. And then they come back tree because you guys are 5A main. And then this guy gets hit by trip. And this guy gets hit by cam, and I start spamming with the ghost. And these guys are spamming too. Or this guy might come out with an omen blind. Oh, God forbid he comes out with an omen blind. You guys are all dead. See why the strategy isn't good? Now how would I work mid? I'll show you. I forgot how to do this dart, but I'm very confident you can put a silver dart there from top mid. And even if you can't, you should learn how to. What's that question? I don't remember how to do this KO knife either because I haven't played KO in literally forever. But you get the idea. Wow, I literally got it first try. I might just be the best VALORANT player in the world. You knife like that. I can actually just pull it up on VALORANT like right now. Because I just don't think that what I just watched is the play. Right? You knife like this. And then Sova Dart comes in through here on arches. And you have Fade Eye here. No, you save Fade Eye. Sorry, I'm like actually losing it. And then you smoke like this. And then your Jet can walk up into here. Sorry. You have Astra watching A main. Jet can walk up into here. Or even walk here, depending on where you smoke. You could have, where's my stars? You could do double recall here, and then Jet has this area to play in. Because of, the darts. Or, and then Fade is here, holding this extremity with dog. Do you see how this looks better than, hey guys, let's do a ranked strat, 5A main. If you can't, you might need to quit Valor, or you're low elo. Is 5A main still a viable option? Yeah, sure, but if you're gonna play the
Spike retrieved.
Do it correctly, I guess. If you ever watch DRX, which is what this comp is from, they never go 5. Like, I can pull up their pistol around right now, and I guarantee you they don't go 5 up A main. This is on Twitch, so that means we're not going to get the video. Please still be available. Oh my gosh, it is. If they go 5A main here, I'm just gonna delete this video, and then it'll never happen. Oh wow, would you look at this? Fade I B main. And they just get diffed by Sova. Or, literally Sova diff here. But oh wow. Look at this mid control that they would have if they were, like, full focused on B main. Oh wow, look at this. They lose the round. Isn't that funny? When they don't take mid control, they lose. They start taking mid, they come back. Round starts to come up in their favor. They still lose. It's because they try to go full B main. See why it's bad? Is that results-based analysis? Yeah, probably. But I can keep going. I'm going to keep going. Hold on. Where is Ascent? Where's their comp? Let's go to Fun plus Phoenix. Do you think they A, go A main as 5 and win? Or not? Wow! It's almost like none of these players are actually looking to go B main, except Fade. Obviously, this is a different comp. In fact, this isn't even their comp. This is FPX. I have to swap to the other half. Hold on. Nope, that's too far. I'm sorry for being rude there. That was just incorrect of me. Okay, we're almost there. Please, just give me the round I want. Damn. Don't care about this halftime. If they go 5A main here, I'm gonna cry. Wow, they go 5A main. Do they win this round? They shouldn't. Yeah, they just get... Wow, guys, it's almost like 5A main doesn't work. I mean, I'll keep going if it... Sent. Which is their attack half. It's the first round. They're actually gonna win this round, guys. So, let's see if they could win. Oh, wow. They're taking mid control. And then they split and go A. Huh. Isn't that interesting? When you take mid control, you can win the round. Yeah, dude, let's go 5A main and lose. Actually gives me a headache. Okay, so we're gonna move on from that. We're gonna move on, because like, I need to stop flaming you guys. Maybe let's give you some praise for once. Even though you guys are leaking comps. Next one, here's your Lotus comp. Let's leave the game here. It's not gonna load. Okay, so what can I decipher here? Do I have Epic Pen open? I don't. Let me open Epic Pen. Hold on. Ignore all of this, please. Where's Epic Pen? I swear I like literally just downloaded this. We don't need Epic Pen, it's fine. What do we see? So I'm assuming this is a full buy versus full buy round, even though they have like no rounds. Killjoy setup. Mollies. I know where you place your mollies. I know where you place your stars. This is an interesting star that not many people place. I wonder what this does. Something I can counter strat. Then of course we have Raise Fade here. 2 stars up, which means she's probably still pocketing one. Oh, right. We've had a lot of economy. We have a huge economy swing, so, and we have Raise Fade here on A main. So you know what that tells me? That tells me that you guys try to take A main control, right? Because wait, holy shit. We are full fuel on C at 14 seconds in. You know what that tells me? Probably means we took A main control. Because they're running back after throwing nade. Is that true? Anyone in the comments below want to tell me if that one's true? Let's find it. Where's the clip? Did I skip over it? I surely did not skip over it. I did. Because it's a very short clip where he gets 1 kill. That is really unlucky for that Killjoy. Yeah, they just reposition after throwing nade. Peculiar. So, how do we counter this? Well, it looks like to me that even though we've only seen one round, right? So I would take this with discretion. because we've only seen one round. We've only seen one round of all of these maps, so take everything that I say with discretion. I don't work for them. I don't work with them. But if they're gonna throw nade like this, I'm assuming they're doing this first round too, by the way. So that means they wall like this. Now whose comp is this? I actually don't know the answer to that question. I don't know. The wall's here. Wall's over like this. And Viper's playing here, which means that they also have this setup going where you can smoke as Viper and then smoke as Astra and then smoke as Viper again. Where's Viper in this clip? Or Astra in this clip? Which means they're probably breaking down the door, right? Whoever's playing Astra. I'm sure it's Zach or something stupid. If this tells me a lot about your setup, no? And then Astra can, or then we have Killjoy here. Isn't that interesting? That feels like a very easy to break Killjoy thing. I could probably break that with a shock dart. I'm sure that if I went on Lotus, I could probably find a shock dart that breaks that. And if not, well then oh well. Who cares? They're probably gonna switch up their setup anyways, but this is what I'm talking about. They have a star here ready, right? So as soon as this Viper smoke goes down, the Astra star, fuel comes back up, the Viper smoke again. That's peculiar, is it not? This guy's probably here to open door. That's what I'm assuming happened. Well, we gotta pick our agent.
No one can hold their breath forever.
And then they're double holding this cross because they realize that it's a default now. Without realizing, hey, they could maybe be a main. I'm pretty sure Uriel is coming back tree soon. In case that they come through the Viper smoke, and then they're gonna watch it like that. And if they come A, then Zach FPS, since he already broke door from this earlier push, and as the star pre-placed here as a
I
smoke
wonder if these ones
is
will
already
beg.
here, or smoke,
They
or
all
even
do,
stun if they want to fight this
after a
with
while.
Fade. So that tells me a lot about their defense too. Tells me if I hear
My
raise
ultimate is
nade
ready.
on A, I should just go C, because yes, and then I should just walk up and wrap around. That tells me a lot, does it not? Let's say I'm an attacker and I wall like, I don't know, like this, right? Default wall.
Toxins going up.
And I hear incoming nade, incoming C's, even though just
Toxin screen down.
remember this is inference, by the way. Guys, come see, come see. They only got one guy who might be peeking for some reason, even though he's playing Viper. Let's come see. Let's come up here, because no one's gonna place mollies here. He has pre-placed mollies here, and they don't have an alarm bot here either. This is a star, just a star. So I don't know, man. Definitely doesn't tell me anything. We can move on from this one quick, because I actually do like this setup. I'm just saying, if I do hear raise nade, or if I hear pressure A, I'm just running full C, okay, against these guys. I'm not running, because the Killjoy might hear me, God forbid. But I'm gonna start setting up, maybe I might open door, right? I might do it like a C split. I might come up through B main. They're gonna run out of fuel here. Might just come out of the smoke. Open this door. He's getting pressured. He has to walk back. C long players can come through later into the round, because we're opening this door like in the first 5 seconds of the round. Just gonna come up here. Boom, boom, boom. Right, this other round's gonna play out.
Poison orb emitted.
We open door. You guys start over-rotating, maybe. Because I know that you don't have any flank watching you till I could just go A. Or my C players could just literally just come up here, because now you don't want to watch the doorway anymore. You're going to run back to probably, like, right here. Right next to the mollies and say, hey, Killjoy, pop mollies, and then swing, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Someone tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if I'm right in the comments below. It's just some things I can inference. This is your, well, again, now I know a third comp of yours. Let's move on to Fracture. I'm gonna leave the game. What's your Fracture comp? Ooh, Killjoy. Interesting. Fade, Breach. Where's Fade? Fade, Breach. You guys really like these initiator comps, don't you? Brimstone, Uriel on Rays. Let's look at what we have here. Now we actually can't. It's actually kind of hard to inference anything off this attack round, but I can see this turret. I see this. I see this turret, which means to me, you guys probably didn't. I don't know much about this round. I'll be honest. I have no idea. But if Sova can walk up arcade, like that, you might think, hey, they didn't take arcade control. We already had arcade control, type of thing. Good turret here, which is good, but also means that they didn't place it here, and I can flank without it seeing me until like about here, and then I play ropes, or I hear the turret, right, and I keep going, and I take the rope, and then I take arches with the Sova. Now obviously we know this is Raze, right, because they're playing Sova. This is the EG comp they're playing against, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. It's EG comp. Wow, who would have guessed that one too? As soon as I see one agent, I instantly know. Might just be the best in the world. Anyways, if I wanted to, let's say I'm playing Raze, right? I know that from this clip that they randomly have, that they just have, where is it? They have turret, B main, and that they somehow took B main control. I also know that I need to pressure the breach because he's playing under sight with what's it called?
My squadzinho, and a
I actually
few
don't know what
tons
that
of
ability is called.
dynamite.
I think
There's
it's his
nothing
first
we
ability.
can't do.
I
My
actually
ult's
can't
ready.
name off the top of my head. I think aftershock or something.
I have the spike.
You know what this tells me though? See this killjoy turret? Where is it? Let's go back a little bit. See this killjoy turret? Yeah, that means I can do this. Turret might see me, right? Might see me here, but certainly won't see me from here. What if I creep up? What if I break the turret? Now you don't know where I am. I could take the rope and then go help my Sova and double up. Clearly they lost the round because of that too. Peculiar. What if I started studying how Sentinels push on that, and then I incorporate that into my game, and then boom, you can't play. It's peculiar, isn't it? Guys, I definitely, let me just make this clear. I did not know any of this before. I haven't talked to these guys. I don't know what their strategies are. I'm not leaking anything. These are just things I'm being provided. Okay? This is a great clutch by Galaxy, by the way. Okay, let's move on. Last thing. I don't know what this comp is. I'm assuming it's not... I'm assuming that it is not... Scrims, because I've played Batmillion before. He's so bad. He should not be allowed on any team, but ever. Also, the thing is not covered, so I'm assuming that it's just normal ranked. But, what can I see on Discord? Galaxy, Uriel, Warden, Wish, Zac. This looks like the team that I seen before. Oh wait, it is. It's literally what they were playing on a set. So what is this? This is either a mix of EG and Paper X's comp, or old comp, right? It's pretty much a 1-to-1, right? Except they have a Brimstone. I can't tell much about this, but I can tell that if I watch these two teams play, because I could probably get a very good idea of how these guys play, since these are the only people that they could possibly replicate from. Also, looks like they're very default heavy, if that helps. But yeah. Okay, so that is pretty much it. I can't gather any information from this from Bind, like they're not. There is something I can gather from this. I completely forgot to pick at this. This is their B hit, guys. Let's go back to Lotus. They put a turret here watching flank, which means this is Killjoy. I don't know who this is. Probably it's looking like Astra, which is insane to me that he's out here. Or this is Killjoy. Or this is Astra and Killjoy just out of his turret range. Which again is also weird. Wow. But this is how they wall for B, guys. If you couldn't tell. They put an Asher Smoke here. They put Viper Wall here. They put Flank Turret here. I'm sure he probably nades Heaven too. Or he nades Door. If that like wasn't obvious, by the way. He probably just nades Door. And then they have to either come out or just break Door. If they don't break Door in time, they die. That's what I'm assuming is happening there. You might just die anyways. They might have Fade Seas there. So, um, yeah, so this is how they wall B. If you guys have a way to counter this strat, let me know. What I'm assuming is how you would counter this just off of inferences. You break door early on A. Because this is a team that really likes to 5-man. If you get info on one player, you're going to know where most of their players are. You can also go back and like find where they play on defense. So that's what happens when you upload 1-minute clips. 97-second clips is you get a, how long is this video? You get a 31-minute recording of Rocket Bullets 1, 2, 3, analyzing your 1-minute clip. Just like to put this out there. I love the Yacht guys. They treated me well, unless you're on the academy team. But this is just something that this should go for everyone. If you're going to clip scrims, make sure that you have a minimap cover, that you have cover of your agents, their agents, all that different type of stuff, right? Because look how, like, I can get enough information. I got 30 minutes of worth of information off of 97-second clips. And, like, it's not even, most of this isn't even, like, scrims. I did not mean to take a screenshot of that. Like, this isn't a scrim. This is just him playing Harbor in Ranked. I don't know why he's playing Harbor in Ranked, but he is. Oh, it's because he's with his 5-stack. Wow, look at this. Who put Zach on Raze? I don't know. This isn't a scrim clip. This one in the beginning. This isn't a scrim clip. He's just playing Astra for fun. Yeah. So yeah. This is what happens when someone tries to counter us because of a 1-minute video. They can have it. Well, I had it, and I ate that shit up. I hope you guys had a good day. Thanks for watching my 30-minute video. 32-minute video. Wow. Holy. GG's. I hope this helps someone.